Afternoon, friends, and welcome back to Championship Sunday here. The NJCAA Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Championships. It's Rod. It's my good friend Sensor, and we're going to bring you the action. Sensor, talk to me, my friend. How are you feeling?
Right now, I'm feeling happy. We get to kick the day off with some Smash actions. Always nice to have that to start today. We're coming in with Ray, who Game 7 yesterday pulled out Roy of all characters when he was playing Fox the whole set to pull out the W versus Derek. And then we have Milkream on the other side who decided to pull out Jigglypuff in his last game to take out Julu.
Yeah, it was a very interesting finish. After playing a character like Fox to switch over to somebody like Roy and do damage, it's kind of crazy, but at the same time, it's kind of not, because both of those two characters kind of comprise of some similar ingredients, like, same neighborhood, just different houses. But Milkry is kind of the one I really want to talk about. I mean, you brought it up just a moment ago. Milkry, of course, busting out the jigs, but that wasn't the only Pokemon they were playing. The Pokemon trainer was absolutely phenomenal, and to get all three characters kind of on the same page, I think really made for an awesome time. The Charizard was a little lackluster Friday, but Saturday, the Charizard was working with the right energy, and let's see if we can apply it here. I mean, this is for all the chips. This is for all the marbles.
Man, for all the chips and all the marbles, we are bringing Rob out. Yeah, I don't know what character Ray plays. At this point in time, I think we're just gonna give him the random button, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting like touch to death vibes. You know what I'm saying? So obviously Rob has a little bit of that in him, but of course the long range gameplay is much better than Fox and, my goodness, and Roy's will ever be. But even as I say that, we got ourselves an even game here now. I like this matchup on paper. I think both of these two right here can certainly. Oh well, Charizard's here. Forget what I was saying about Ivysaur. Charizard is Mr. Takeo stocks, so we will see if he can apply that here.
Ooh. All right. Ooh, okay, nice. Ran across the stage, got the down tilt on Charizard. Oh, in the back air, he's going to turn the edge guard around.
Yeah, I like that down air attempt. People forget that there's a bit of armor on Charizard's up B, my goodness, but you can't sleep on a Rob's up smash at all. As great of an option as Flare Blitz is, and not just Flare Blitz, a lot of characters that have side special that shoots them back to the ledge. Yeah. It's really awesome, but of course you don't want to overshoot the ledge, because characters like Rob can definitely get up underneath you. Great down tilt, ultimate temperature checker right there.
Ooh, all right, Squirrel's on Rob right now.
Uh-oh.
On the side platform. I like that there. Turn around and down tilt, anticipating a roll. Didn't get it, but still a nice thought.
Wow, and really getting overzealous here with these Squirtle combos. They are dangerous, and of course, coupled by the fact that Rob has such a big body, I'm sure you get a little bit more bang for your buck. But, again, Rob, one of those characters you don't want to overextend too much on. Great down tilt into the back throw.
Turned around. Then went for the grab or the up air from Ivysaur, taking the stock, only sitting at 82%.
Yeah, these are just two characters, man, that, despite the ceiling here on Town and City, they don't seem to mind it too much, especially Ivysaur. Up air is going to take your stock on pretty much most stages after a certain percent. But, that's not to say that, Rob doesn't have great options from above as well. I mean, just to throw right into the up air is that patented Rob setup. Oh, great stall outs. Oh,
down throw. Up smash is going to end that stock. All right, Ray only sitting with 21%, so this is definitely still a game that he can pull out. Shout out to Squirtle, able to low profile the gyro there.
Yeah, man, this is just, again, just a classic case of good manageability of your characters, good manageability of your tools as well. Of course, Ray here on his behalf getting a lot of money's worth out of that gyro gameplay, and for obvious reasons. Sometimes the attack doesn't even have to actually hit. Just the presence of mind to know that it's there is enough to get the job done. The double dunk, you mad man.
All right, got the double dunk there to end the game. But what I want to speak on is I feel like he hesitated after he hit him with the gyro there on that platform. He hesitated before he hit the side B. And that slight hesitation actually gave him the time to get out of that. And then he ended up flipping the script and getting the W.
Yeah, that was just, again, great situational awareness all around. I mean, man, that up special right there, just as you're on top of that platform, it just makes it seem like it's cool to hang out when it's really not. Now, I like that directional air dodge in. He probably felt like, okay, he's going to try to side beat me into the blast zone. Let me try to get through this. And again, if you overshoot, you're welcome on either two of those characters, or either three, really. Particularly, Charizard, Ivysaur, and Rob, they can turn it around very quickly on you. Now, even just before that, when Charizard was out, I think he went for what looked to be either an up B into the stage, trying to hit Rob's recovery because there's no hitbox on it. He was just kind of like, yeah, nah. When I get back onto the stage, I'm grabbing you, and I'm probably going to up smash you afterwards. So, anyway, interesting game number one right there. Milky was able to clutch that one out, but let's see how this played.
I like that he stayed calm, got the grab. Sadly, no follow-up afterwards. Got a solid mash coming out from Squirtle there. All right, nice, quick, easy damage.
Yeah, I like these combos. Yeah, most definitely. I like these combos, man, as they kind of, oh my god.
Gosh, bro.
Blast was on the side, just criminally short. But I guess that's okay, man. You can't have high side blast zones or high, vertical blast zones and horizontal blast zones. All right, we got to pick and choose, I suppose. So, great stuff there, man.
Going for yet another side special.
I like the, oh my goodness, I love the Charizard gameplay. I was going to say I liked it, but after Friday's performance, I actually am starting to fall in love with it, man. I mean, this Charizard has come such a long way. Getting a little bit more handy off stage is what you have to do as Charizard. Again, rob a big target out there. You can certainly just literally jump off stage and flick that C stick. I bet you'll hit Rob.
Oh, gosh. And on the platform there, both of these guys have lost very early stocks due to Town and City's short side blast zones.
And I like this character switch. You can certainly tell. Okay, I was going to say, please do not get up, because that's going to be an up smash and some more. But you can certainly tell here that Ray is very up to date on what Milky can bring to the table. It's very wise of him to not go a character like Fox, which all three characters of Pokemon Trainer, if played properly, can deal with well. Same with Rory as well. I think Rob has just enough, oh my god, projectile zoning to keep Charizard at bay. Has just enough quick buttons up close to do stuff like, can we get a third one?
Oh, no third one, man.
Okay, not a trilogy here, but still gets great damage.
He got the run back and still lost.
Oh my god.
GG's,
Ooh, oh, wow. A bear, no platforms, but that's okay. Charizard has a couple jumps and great get off me tactic, just tossing out the forward air, the up B out of shield.
Gosh. We got a forward throw there for stage positioning. Things are really getting out of hand here for Ray. All right. That up smash is going to hit. So, you know what? Maybe this time let's not grab. Let's just throw it out.
Right.
Oh, wow. And that just straight up killed Ivysaur with the down air.
I like that. I like that a lot. Again, it's just when you play a character like Pokemon Trainer, I think all three have the ability to apply some great ledge pressure. Obviously, predominantly Ivysaur and Charizard. But the off-stage gameplay, I feel like, is equally as nasty with all three. And given the type of up special your opponent has, I mean, that was really smart by Ray. Despite getting hit with down air, again, it's going to happen. You don't have a hitbox on that up special. But I like the fact that he kind of try to kind of cut into the stage a little bit to try to mess up the timing on up smash. Or not up smash, excuse me, down air.
But sadly, that thing doesn't care about stages, bro.
It most certainly doesn't. It hits through the ledge. So great awareness right there by Milky as always. But my goodness, I gotta say that Rob ain't bad. And in a best of 7 format, you have time, of course, to mess around with some of your other characters. So if one doesn't get it done, let's see what the other one can. And so we got Fox McCloud here.
All right. I like the decision that he made here. Switching back to Fox, the character that got him through a majority of the set yesterday.
Yeah, this character here just has the ability to smother the competition. But, and as I'm speaking about how well he smothers the competition, I think all three of these characters can certainly smother Fox as well. Fox is just one of those characters that really shows you that even if your character doesn't have confirmed combos or combos that work a little well for them, versus Fox, they just seem to be. I mean, you really sometimes question like, yo, can my character actually body, or is Fox just easy to hit?
Ooh, all right. Got the up airs coming out. Charizard trying to make it back to the stage here. Ooh, All right, aggressive option with the fair that's going to get blocked, and that back air is going to finish off that first stock.
Oh my goodness. Okay. But still has Fox illusion, and of course the magnet hands as always helping Fox get back to stage.
It's wild. We talked about towards the end of that last game how all the Pokemon trainer characters can go off stage and edge guard, and we're finally seeing Squirtle going off and trying to do his thing.
Right. I mean, we kind of seen a shades of that, excuse me, the big first game. Again, Squirtle is going to combo you pretty well. Big or small type of character. You're going to get comboed, and a lot of those combos are probably going to end with up special. But a lot of raise combos are going to end with up smash. No surprise there. That's the Fox special, and another Fox special is, of course, not having your jump. While a character is up underneath you, that's going to be a lot of percents. Good lord, big damage here on the left side of the stage.
All right, Firebox onto the stage. Oh, gosh. I thought it was a forward smash coming, man.
I was afraid for his little Fox life right there. Ivysaur, the lettuce dog here, doing a great work. But as I say that, though, the up tilts on these platforms, Fox is home sweet home. Charizard, I don't want to be home anymore.
Special there, but the up smash is going to take that stock. Sitting on 88%, and now we got to see if Charizard is going to be able to land and get anything going versus this Fox. Oh gosh, didn't even let the man come back to the stage. He's like, I know you're off stage right now, but you can still catch this up smash.
Yeah, man, that's just a temperature switch there, and I think that temperature switch was just too abrupt. Yeah. For Milky that game. I think the touch of death. All the characters that we've seen pretty much from Ray have that to some degree, but Fox, of course, just being the biggest culprit, being able to turn one hit into many hits. I mean, let's take a look at these replays here, courtesy of Death Wish Coffee. Big shout out to the homies. Again, just Charizard, some pretty decent buttons, added shield, surprisingly enough for being a big guy. Like, you have up B, not the quickest move in the world, but has the armor, has the strength. Of course, you have up smash as well, but when Fox is on you, it just feels like you can't press any button. See, there's that up smash there. I do like that. Very situational, but it is a great option. And then, just again, home on these platforms. It's like Fox is just a kid on the jungle gym. I mean, he can move.
All right, so heading into game number 3, I expect to see a stage with a little less platforms. All right, no, we're actually going to run this one back.
And, that's okay. Charizard, Ivysaur, Squirtle, 3 characters that do pretty okay when platforms are here for different reasons. Of course, Charizard could use an extra platform despite the jumps to get back onto solid ground, especially after looking at how that last match wrapped up. But, there is that false sense of security that you get with being on a platform up underneath Ivysaur. He can pressure from up underneath really well, so I'm sure he's looking for that. And, of course, Squirtle is Squirtle. I mean, we've seen what quick characters do on platforms. But same could be said, right? Oh my lord! Yeah, right, so smart by Bray. He was
actually able to block in time for that one.
Yeah, because we see them take a lot of stocks Friday and Saturday. Just again, F smash at the ledge, the cock back right there on Ivysaur on that swing, messes the opponents up. But the swing right there on that up smash once more, taking another stock here, and Ray looking to turn this set around. I mean, again, a bit of a cold start, but it's not about how you start, man. It's about how you finish. And I'm gonna be real. It's not very many characters that can finish a stock like Fox, my lord.
Oh, gosh. Poor Charizard. All right, trying to get that up smash out of shield. Ray has an up smash of his own, and that back air to stop the bleeding. We've got Squirtle out. The character that you want to have versus Fox right now. Small character, able to combo well versus Fox, who's been notorious all throughout Smash of being combo food.
Oh, for sure. We can certainly see that idea come to life right now. I can't lie. I'm a little worried because, yes, when I say Fox is a conversion character, I mean, he is, he needs he needs one hit to kind of open the door for the next one. But man, like, some characters need like a couple hits, like, Ike at certain percents needs like Nair a few times into up air or whatever. But dude, given the right opportunity, all Fox really needs is just a small hit of something, like a soft Nair into up smash. A couple, he doesn't even need all the hits of down there. Literally one or two.
Yeah, just a couple.
I mean, bro, look at this. Look at this. Into the taunt. Hope that doesn't come back to bite him though. Okay, I like the Nair. Off stage, and then a slightly missed position with the second Nair. That certainly could have been enough to get Fox off stage. The Vine Whip gets the red stuff.
Oh man, oh okay, he was going for the down air. He thought he was gonna go straight towards the stage.
Great relief for coverage. Up air should do it. Very great gameplay right here. The immediate switch to Charizard, wasting little to no time.
Dang, and that grab was point blank. Oh no, the throw into the back air. Almost got a second back air, but sadly not making it back to the stage. Just as he was trying to mount the comeback. You hate to see it.
You really do, man. I hate it had to be Milk Crate right there, but he was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard spot because I think that was regrab. So had he got back to the ledge anyway,
down
would have been
probably would have met him.
And then, surprisingly enough, Charizard, you would expect him to have the magnet hands of the three, but he kind of doesn't. So yeah, look at this. I like that back there. We've seen that take stocks of all percent. Yeah. And then he waited a little bit because he knew down smash was coming. He said, I know Ray is a phenomenal player. He's going to try to punish this regrab, but kind of like a frame trap there. There wasn't really much he could do. Yeah. But again, the fact that he was at least able to analyze that situation was coming shows that he's playing steps ahead. You just have to execute a little bit better here. Oh my God, look at Squirtle. Look at Squirtle do damage. Look at this.
All right. And this here should put Ray up 2-1, right? Because he lost one game as Rob, and then he just won the last two as Fox, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Or maybe this is tied. Yeah, it's actually a tied set. And now we have a character switch here. So, ZSS?
Zero Suit Samus. We've seen a lot of Zero Suit Samus.
I like it versus Fox. I don't know if I love it though. It's just one of those. These are two characters where, your finesse has to be on point. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be proficient. You should not be dropping combos. Like you cannot afford, especially just looking at like the raw power that Fox has at later percent versus what ZSS has. You really can't afford to miss any of your conversions. So let us see right here if Milk Ray has what it takes right here.
No.
Back out into outer space you go.
The only thing I see happening in this game is up smash is killing at earlier percents now. Okay. Got the jab action going. Woo!
Oh my goodness. Like I said before, man, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. If you are a character from outer space in this game, your back air is probably ridiculously strong. I'm talking Captain Falcon, the Star Fox characters, Kirby, both of the Samuses, you name it. Hell, even Ridley. If you come from outer space, back air is going to obliterate you.
They just built different out there.
Man, literally. Okay, good frame one jabs. And I like that ZSS also has another kind of get off me option up close too. She has up tilt. Not exactly sure the frame data on that, but we've seen it, take the stocks, at later percents, and of course comes out relatively quick. The frame one jab though, oh my God, so afraid. Every time I see down air come out, I'm like, which way is this going?
Ooh, went for the down air. Gosh, feeling himself there. Shortly after getting punished, got Ray up, sitting at 67% on his second stock. Things looking really good.
Okay, Milkry here.
Stage.
Yeah, Milkry needs to milk a lead and fast, man, because Ray again just smothering ZSS. Not the best options out of shield. She has some great tools up close to combat Fox, predominantly like looking at frame one jab, but that has to of course be implemented correctly off the mark with the up smash. And we're just gonna up B because you know what? Why not?
And Ray's done a wonderful job of not jumping right next to Zero Suit Samus when coming out of shield. Oh gosh, another up smash to kill, but has done a wonderful job of not jumping next to Zero Suit Samus because we've seen multiple times this weekend, next to Zero Suit Samus, you try to jump next to her and you just get hit with that up smash.
Yeah, she has a really great anti-air option, but I just feel like Fox's tools are so fast, that you just don't even get the opportunity to drop shield and toss it out. But I like the fact that you brought that up. That is certainly something to stay on the lookout for. Yeah, oh my God, I love this little interaction right here. Yeah, it's going to get back to the ledge. Of course, the nair, and then you got to tech those.
Yeah.
It's tough, though, because sometimes you get hit by nair. You're like, this one didn't knock me down. Then the next nair is like, this one did. So and it almost gives you, like, again, another false sense of security type of ideology that you can just, you'll always be okay after nair.
Consistency.
It's a consistency thing, but with Ray, I mean, he's just been so consistent with these conversions as Fox, and this is what you have to do. Fox has the ability to put on percent very well, and he has the ability to close out stocks very well. Now, In closing stocks, you just have to make sure that you can get that one hit into that final hit, and he has just been on the money all weekend.
Yes,
But I don't want to take
definitely.
anything away from Milcree though. Milcree, has kind of turned some stuff around for himself after Friday. Had a bit of a shaky performance, but still able to clutch it. Here though, ZSS is going to need a little bit more help. My
Oh
Lord,
gosh,
Jesus Christ!
bro, as I'm listening to you talk, I'm just watching Fox dash attack, nair, dash attack, nair, not even realizing he did not get touched on that first stock.
Look, man, that looked like I don't know what that was. Was that summer games done quick? That was summer stocks done quick.
Oh
Man, got speed
no!
ran. Oh my
Oh
Lord, Jesus!
no!
Come on, ZSS. Come on, Milcree. I mean, I could imagine that this map, would be very difficult for both players. No platforms, of course, so it makes it very hard for land, very hard to land. I would have thought that this would
That's
have been
gonna be a
home sweet
dag
home
me,
for
bro.
Milcree, just in terms of punishment. But that's neither here nor there. Here at this point, your grand finals champion is Ray. Wow, wow.
Hey,
Can
man,
production even throw replays together quick enough for that match?
true.
I'm,
We don't need the replay. Just put the whole match in there, bro.
I mean, good lord, that whole match could fit in an Instagram story. Well, in a very odd turn of events, and I only say that because there was a couple of SDs there in that last game. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we've seen the adjustments. We've seen, of course, this adaptation. Maybe not so much in that match, but just the idea of switching characters in grand finals isn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, we've seen just this weekend, we've seen Ray play a plethora of characters, but we've
Yeah.
seen, we've seen Roy, we've seen Fox, we've seen Rob. Three characters that are very prominent in not just the online era, but just Ultimate's current meta. But we've seen ZSS, and I just feel like ZSS is just a big switch from Pokemon Trainer. You
Yeah.
know, none of the three characters are alike in that trio, but ZSS isn't like any of those three at all. She's a very trap based character. You could maybe apply some of your Squirtle movement to ZSS, but at the end of the day, those three characters, even Squirtle, has some reliable kill setups, and ZSS does. But like when you're just getting steamrolled and you need to shut down the competition, or you just
Yeah.
need that one move to answer back, like yo, I'm still in the money. ZSS just doesn't have that, and wow, Ray just a juggernaut. Big shout out to Ray. Good lord.
I don't even know what to say to that, bro. Like that last game just threw me for a loop, man. Um, I was actually really surprised to see Milcree stay Zero Suit Samus for the very last game. Just feeling that he's a Pokemon trainer. Your back's against the wall. This is the last opportunity.
Mhm.
You'd normally feel that they would stay with Pokemon Trainer. And I think when you play Pokemon Trainer, having a secondary is kind of hard because you technically already, are tri-maining,
Mhm.
playing Squirtle, Ivysaur, Charizard, and that's just one more character that you have to add into your repertoire that you have to keep fresh, that you have to practice with, that you have to train. And then Zero Suit Samus was a character that he pulled out, and it just wasn't an answer, man.
Yeah, it's tough because in this game, Pokemon Trainer, they don't three characters don't share the same stamina where like in Brawl they did. So I'm sure that probably added a bit of resurgence to the character on top of course, Ivysaur just not being absolute garbage anymore in this game. Of course, Squirtle. We've seen what Charizard could do in the previous installment. So,
Yeah.
of course, the character is very formidable, but I just feel like the three pretty much cover a majority of matchups in this game. Now, to the degree in which they cover them, we can
Yeah.
leave that up to the people in the chat, to edge that out for themselves. But for the most part, they cover a good chunk of matchups. But ZSS, I just felt like there's no universe where if I'm playing Pokemon Trainer versus Fox, that I should switch to ZSS. And if there ever was a stage to really turn it up on, I would imagine it would be Final Destination, just due to the fact that ZSS can kind of keep Fox off of his feet. If he doesn't have the ability to land, ZSS, of course, will expose that and just take it to the bank and cash it out. I
Yeah.
was expecting a lot more compares, just a lot more harassment in general, but we didn't get a chance to quite see that there, as unfortunate as that was. So really quick, because I believe that was our only match for Grants. I just want to do a quick shout out to some of our sponsors again. the Army National Guard, just providing yet again another platform to turn gaming not only into a hobby and not only into a job, but and more into a lifestyle. Providing another platform for gamers to really take their skills and just who they are as people, young or old, to the next level. So if you want to find out more about how to get involved with the Army National Guard's esports program, please check out twitch.tv/Army National Guard, okay? They have a lot of great opportunities for you to not just only play Smash, but to play all types of games, which is what we need in this day and age. We need a little bit more of that. Once again, another big shout out to Barbasol, saving young people's lives, especially young men's lives, since 1919. Because good Lord, there's been some interviews and some, some dates I've been on, and I'm just like, I look like hell today. I need to Barbasol myself, and I need to shave. Okay, it is the ultimate shaving product. All right, if you have hair on your face, if you have hair on your body, and you need to get rid of it. All right, check out Barbasol. If you just want to do something to your hair and you want it to smell good, check out Barbasol. Okay. Let's keep it real. You want that barbershop smell? Nobody can do it quite like Barbasol, all right?
Man. They honestly just need to bottle it and make it into a cologne.
Man, seriously. So KAAE. So yes, the KAAE brand. Every minute in the U.S., a woman is diagnosed with cancer. One mother, one daughter, one wife. Okay, last I checked, we all have at least one of those three in our life somehow. Help us stop the clock on cancer. $1, one drug, one life. This week's event is stopping the clock against all cancer-affected women. Thank you for supporting the 2021 Collegiate Esports National Championship. It was Coach Yao's vision to be a part of finding an answer to the fight against cancer. With your help, we are giving hope for a future without cancer, and that is a future I certainly want to be a part of. My friends out there, to donate or learn more, visit www.kayao.com. Okay, I'm sure that there's plenty ways to donate. And if nothing else, plenty of ways to just stay informed, okay? That is the first step into defeating anything, is knowledge. So let's get in there and let's share some links. Let's share the love, all right? Because cancer does not need to exist. And with your help, we can help that out, all right? We can get rid of some cancer. And last but certainly not least, because there's actually a lot of sponsors here, and that's the biggest thing.
That's really nice to see, having a lot of sponsors that just shows growth, and all these different businesses or organizations really care about esports, man. You know, it's here to stay.
That's right. And I actually, as I'm doing this, I think we're going to have. Are we having an interview? Is that what's happening?
I think we're gonna have Ray.
Oh, okay. Well, we're actually going to have Ray in here for an interview, friends. So with that in mind, keep it locked here. We're going to throw to a quick break and pay some bills. But when we come back, we got Ray on the line with us. Stay tuned. What's going on, friends? Welcome back to our post-game interview of Grand Finals here at the NJCAA Championships. Smash Ultimate, excuse me, for Nintendo Switch. Almost said Smash for Wii U, but I wouldn't mind playing that game these days either. But we have Ray on the line. Ray, talk to me. How are you feeling about that performance?
Feeling pretty good. It was a lot shakier since I kind of just woke up. It was 11, and I warmed up through it, and I'm good now.
Yeah, I could tell it was a little rocky in the beginning, but nothing a slight character switch can't fix, right? What kind of incited you to like switch your character? Like, I mean, you were doing so well yesterday with Fox, and then today you came in with a completely different character. But what kind of forced you to switch back?
I spent a couple hours talking to some friends last night, and just the general matchup overall, we kind of figured that Rob was a lot stronger against Pokemon Trainer than Fox, since there's a lot more footage for that on YouTube too of like top level players. So we were watching those, and that's kind of why we decided on doing that.
Huh.
How do you feel about Fox as a character overall on Wi-Fi? I know I've seen players such as Comet talk about how he's just like this character on Wi-Fi is just not a thing.
Yeah, that's my boy. We're on the same wavelength there. The Fox is terrible.
Man.
Yeah, but you know what though, when you're piloting him, he looks double S tier, man. You know, a lot of your conversions today were on point. You know, Nair up smash, downer up smash. I mean, it really seemed like it threw Milkray for a loop. How did you feel, you know, when he switched characters? You know, we've seen, you know, of course he was playing Pokemon Trainer, but then we've seen the ZSS. Were you worried, or were you like, I got this at this point?
Did you even know that was a thing, Zero Suit Samus?
I didn't know that he had a Zero Suit, actually. I was super prepared for Pokemon Trainer and Jigglypuff, but once he switched to Zero Suit, I felt a lot more comfortable since one of my main practice partners, his tag is Kaysen. He's really good Zero Suit from Wisconsin, so I'm a lot more practiced in that matchup.
Nice. Well, let's talk about the future, man. After this is all wrapped, I mean, here you are, Grand Finals champion. What's your next step after, you know, doing well here?
I'm actually going to take a bit of a break, maybe a couple of weeks. My hands have been really struggling lately. I also play Melee, and I think that's where a lot of it comes from. But definitely going to take a bit of a break. Once it's safe to go to things again, I'll definitely be competing. But as of right now, I think I'm just going to relax a bit. It's been a long season.
Yeah, I bet. You know, how long have you been competing for? I mean, if I didn't know you and I just watched your gameplay today, I would say you've been playing for like, you know, 20 years. I mean, the way you've been playing Fox, but really, how long have you been doing this?
Including Smash 4, I've been playing since 2016.
Okay. Nice. And Fox main all the way through, or were there other characters along the journey?
I played Fox and Bayonetta and Sheik in Smash 4. And in this game, I'm actually a Wolf main. I never got to play Wolf this entire season.
Whoa.
Wow. Wait. Are you saying you were saying you're so powerful you had to nerf yourself by playing Fox?
Maybe.
Oh no!
What the heck? Whoa.
We need Thug Finals. We're Swift. Get in here and make him pull the wolf out.
Yeah, we need one more game. But no, all jokes aside, you know, the gameplay was really great from start to finish. Let's talk about Friday, like up until now. Like, how are you feeling Friday? Because, you know, we watched your matches and we were just kind of like, you know, I know this Ray guy has to be good, but he's just kind of chilling today. Like, what's I guess, you know, you just kind of kept it to yourself until Sunday, or like, what's up?
So Friday I actually played my teammate, and he's Viper or Baxter. I've known him since like 4th grade, so we've been playing forever, and it's really hard to take each other seriously when we play each other. So we kind of we just want to have a good time. So that's kind of what we did.
Yeah, I can definitely tell. Because the dittos to start the stream off and just everything, I was like, this is different. But I feel like at a collegiate level, I was talking about it on stream, the camaraderie is a little different. You know, like at a traditional major, it's kind of every man for themselves. But at this level, you know, you're playing with your friends. Of course, there's a lot of pride on the line. You know, if you rep your school, if you choose to rep your school that type of way, some people play for self, but there's just more of an opportunity that you might have to play one of your homies. And so you might want to maybe relax a little bit on the sticks before it gets intense, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, really quick before we let you go, my friend, because I'm sure you got more people to down there up smash. Where can we find you in the future? I mean, do you have social media links? Do you stream? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, actually my Twitter's on the screen like right there. It's
Mhm.
Rezo with an extra U. And my Twitch is Rezo with an S at the end, so Reizous. Uh my Instagram's just my name, Caden.Crockett, and I think that's about it. That's all I have for social media.
Well, there you go, my friend. Look, it was a pleasure, of course, casting your matches today.
Thank
You
you.
gave us like at least 8 different characters between Friday
Man.
and today that we got to see, but they were all
So
piloted
I was
well.
convinced at the end of the first day. I was like, "Oh, he's a Wario main." Like within the first 5 seconds, I was like, "All right, I see the movement. He's
Um
a Wario main."
yeah, I actually officially like dropped Wario when they nerfed him in the last patch.
Oh, come on, man.
But I might keep playing him once offline's back, but
Mm,
online it's so hard.
Hmm. I bet. I bet,
understandable.
man. People have been talking about the Wario nerfs and whatever
Oh
for
yeah.
quite some time, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, without the waft, what I'm saying, the waft kind of offsets the fact that Wario is not like a super long character and he has to kind of be up on you.
Mhm.
So it's like even the long characters kind of have to fear the fact that they might get wafted. But the fact that that's a little, just everything about Wario is really different now. People
Oh
just don't
yeah.
have that same fear for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. There was a lot of questions, a lot of W's in the air. I felt like some Wario mains was like, "Hey, it's not the world's biggest deal." Some of them were in shambles, talking about dropping the character. I know the Kansas event that your practice homie Kaysen went to, the Level Up Arena event, had two Wario's in top eight.
Yeah.
Had both Loaf and Toffee, and I'm just like, I thought they nerfed this character, man. What happened,
Love's just that good.
man?
Yeah,
Shout out
Wolf
to him.
is those characters, man, that you played were just on another level, dude. Hero, do you have like any real history playing Hero, or is it just kind of like let's just run the Ditto?
Um Me and Baxter hang out pretty frequently, and we actually don't really actively practice that much. We do the the online quick play doubles,
Hmm.
and we just like to mess people up on there. And double hero is one of the things that we enjoy the most, so we thought it'd be fun.
Yeah, that was different. I mean, because fighting against heroes already like fighting against hero, but you very rarely ever see both characters played against each other. And I'm like, all right, the match kicks off, and we just kind of stand there and go through our menu, and then whoever gets the craziest move, we just throw it out first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, actually, it's funny how the game ended since he misinputted Kamikaze on his last stock,
Yeah.
and we actually ran the exact same match last season,
Hmm.
and it ended the same way except I did it last time, so it's a
Oh
little bit of
no.
karma.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess
Everything
karma
comes full
overall kind
circle.
of worked more in your favor here this weekend because I mean, and I don't want to attribute all of it to karma, but the Smash guys were definitely on your side. Plus, coupled by the fact that you're just absolutely phenomenal at this game, Ray. It's
Thank
been
you.
a complete pleasure, commentating your matches, like I said before, and of course, kicking it with you here this morning. Really quick, do you have any parting words before we let you go?
Big shout outs to Madison College and Wolfpack Esports. They've been super supportive throughout this entire season. Shout outs to Baxter for being my teammate and practice partner, keeping me motivated. Um, Actually, big thanks to Comet and a bot actually for they gave me some notes on certain matchups that I wasn't super comfortable with, like Snake, like
Mhm.
Fox Snake, Roy Snake, and shout outs to Wizrobe for keeping me sane playing this.
There you go, Wizard the legend, and of course, you're an absolute legend as well, Ray. We
Thank you.
bid you farewell, and good luck on the rest of your Smash journey. We hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for having me, and thanks for commentating my sets.